another Prairie Sunstars farm vlog. My name's Aaron. Thank you for tuning in, my friends. The weather is superb and it's a great day for hay, eh? So we're gonna hammer out some bales. We're at our biggest field yet that we cut. This single field had very minimal water to go around. There's only 3-4 little areas. So most of the field was open for our cutting and processing. So that makes it meant. So we're gonna check out how many bales we get on this big hunk of field. And I'm gonna give you an up-to-date bale count, what I've baled so far as of to date. So we'll let you know how many bales we have on the clock, and we're going to talk a little bit about what my hopes are for a bale count this year, what my goals are. Now, this might be an absolute record year on this farm for hay. Now, that's easy for me to say, but we have to access that hay and process it in a timely manner. So that's the only problem. The hay is there. We could hit a record amount of bales this year. You never know. If everything holds together and the weather cooperates from now on, we just might hit that. That'd be fantastic. I'd be great with that. Seeing we have no surplus, no one in the area has any surplus, that would be a blessing. But am I relying on it? No. Well, I want to move my cattle. I want to rotate them to new pasture. So let's get the main herd into a new, beautiful, fresh pasture area. Might as well. That's enough chit chat, Aaron. Let's bitter, patter, and get at her. Woo! It's been a busy few days here. Holy, I gotta cut this field. This is looking ridiculous. Jeez. But man, it's been a tiring few days. I'm exhausted. It's just been kind of non-stop stuff going on with the bulls and the cattle and fencing and then baling and then raking and cutting, and then the disc mower went down. Crazy. Well, if you haven't done so yet, please hammer that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. When you hit that thumbs up, it tells YouTube this video is okay, shows it to a few more people, so really helps out a small channel like mine. So let's get back to work. So what happened here, this is the module. It sits directly on the bottom of the gearbox. I changed this module out, and there's a shaft that goes in between these two that powers it. There's a seal, dust cap, bunch of rings, etc. So what happened is this gear got chewed up again, and the oil evacuated out of this module into the hollow center here. This went dry, so about 6 hours into cutting, my tractor started overheating. The mower changed its tone and pitch, and I knew right away something was up, so I stopped the tractor. And I felt everything, and that module was smoking hot. So, essentially, this is bound up. It's noisy. The bearings are toast on that side for sure. That's chewed up. And worse than that, this bevel gear is just chewed up to nothing. So I gotta pull gearbox apart. The bolts on this side have to come out. I gotta take the belt off. I gotta pull it out, and I got a 25 tooth beveled gear. Should be here tomorrow morning, I'm hoping. I also have another kit there, and I will slap it back together, and hopefully I'll be back in business. This has been one thing after another. I cannot explain it. It's quite significant. I am grateful that my gearbox isn't bound up. It's not. It's just that beveled gear is destroyed though. So we're gonna get that tuned up hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Well, we finally knocked down that far south field, that big long strip that I wanted to cut that was beside the unseeded acres I showed you a couple videos ago. So I knocked all that down. It's all dry. We're gonna be raking. I got a few rounds made there already with the hay rake, and I'm gonna have the rake going in front of me. I'm just gonna bale behind it. I think we should get 140 to 180 bales off this field. Let's hope I'm right. This is just a part of a field. This isn't even a complete field. This is just a chunk. So I'm curious, where are you and what are your bales going for? For example, what's a 5x6 round bale going for in the 12, 1,400 pound range? Or how much are people charging a pound per hay in your area? Really interested to know. Leave it in the comments box below. Love reading the comments, love chatting with all you fine folks, and let's get back to her. I baled that yesterday afternoon. I baled these two little bush areas. We got 24 bales off there, just 45 minutes of baling or whatever. It was ridiculous. It's just really nice hay. So now that growth is gonna come in. So when the cattle get back into there, it's gonna be really nice growth. They're gonna really like that second growth. We left the middle intact, just in case, if just say it stops growing, at least we got something there to sustain them for a couple days, whatever. You know how it is. Here we go. Oh yeah. It's ready. 2.5 twists, it breaks. It's almost gonna be over dry, so we better get that going here. So what the game plan is here, we got the outsides nicely raked. We'll leave that. We're gonna work away. We're gonna take this down, this first inside. We're gonna take the second, we're gonna work our way out so the rake can come in here, start making rounds, and I'll end up hopefully catching up to him. Well, you can see down here it's starting to get really thick. This is the area where it starts to get really heavy, so I'm looking like it's only one rake width, not even. I don't even think this is a full rake width. I think this is probably about 3/4, half. But it looks like it's fairly dry, so I think we're good to go. We're good to clear sailing here. Crappy thing about baling this row is I have to back up all the time and kick the bale out so it's not on the windrow so the rake can go behind me. I just finished my first round of this field and I got 15 big bales punched off like pretty damn quick, so hey, that's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. So Rich just stopped me. He said he's just gonna go around and then rake the second into a windrow. So he's just gonna make windrows. So he's gonna go in and then out. So rake it in and then rake it out. This is the kind of windrow you can make a really nice bale with. Rich has a straight eye. Baler's really liking it. Really picking up the hay nice. Making some nice bales. There's a lot of material there for it to eat up, but it likes her, so I gotta get going. I only have a little while left. My ideal speed when baling in these kind of conditions, so good conditions, ideal baling conditions, hay's dry, sun's out, wind's out. It's about 5 miles an hour. I really like it at about 5. I'm gonna have to pack her in. This is gonna be my second last bale. I have to go in. April's heading to night shift, so I gotta go take care of the kiddos, feed them supper. I did as much as I could this afternoon. I'll be out here first things tomorrow morning as soon as it's dry, as soon as the dew's burnt off. We got a chance of rain tomorrow evening or afternoon, so I'm gonna have to be on the ball tomorrow. So we finished off with 106 bales today, so that's not bad. It was a good day. You know, we weren't out there that long, really. Now time for the real work to start. Daddy sitting. Kiddos can give me the workaround, I have a feeling. They're full of spit and vinegar this morning, so should be a good night. Well, it is the next day. It is beautiful and sunny. That little bit of rain that might have hit us, missed us. So that's fantastic news. We're gonna go hammer off the rest of that field. of bales, and I'll let you know how many bales we get on that. Maybe we'll figure out a bales per acre, and then I want to touch base on how many bales we're at this year, how far we are from our goal. Now it is probably about 31 Celsius today. It is hot out here. It's stifling hot, and there's a little bit of a breeze, but the breeze is a really kind of it's not a dry hot. It's kind of a little bit humid, but it's still drying. The hay's drying. The sun is real powerful today. But anyways, I picked up one of these bad boys. I'm gonna keep an eye on my baler bearings. So basically, after I work them for, I don't know, I want to work them for at least 20 bales, 10 bales. I'm gonna test a couple of the bearings, see where we're sitting at. I don't really care about as much as what the temperatures. I don't know how accurate this machine is, but this laser infrared thermometer should tell me basically the bearing should be within, you know, I don't know what the rule of thumb is. I'd say at least 10% of each other. You know, if there's with the exception of the one on the sprocket, that sprocket bearing apparently can run a little hotter because it's taking a lot of load, but for the rest of the bearings, they should all be, you know, I want to make sure they're under I'd really like them under 160. I don't know, I've never tested them with this, so I don't know what they're going to come out as, but if I have one at 150, 160, I might consider changing that bearing. It's just probably a matter of time. It's gonna be my thoughts. Except for the big major one on that sprocket, I think that one is has a little bit higher heat tolerance. Let me know in the comment box below. Am I right? Am I talking out my behind here? Let me know what you think. Do any of you use these for your baler bearings or any other equipment out in the field? Let me know what you think. And if you do, what are your temperatures you look for on the bearings? Like, I'm gonna be looking for under 160 is my morning, I think. That's what I'm keeping. Even 150, 160. I want to be down low. 120, 130. I think would probably be ideal, but we'll find out. I don't know. Who knows? Let's test this out. See what's going on with this 52 and a half, 53 Fahrenheit. So tells me this thing's probably working. Damn, this old tractor has some good AC. I actually, I don't think I've ever charged this one. I charged the one in the John Deere 6110. That one needed charging last year. But this one's all original. Still got nice, cool air. So, but I do keep the rad and all the condensers and everything in the front. I keep them, I just blew out the tractor. So basically I blew out the rad, I blew out everything in the front, all the lines, side of the motor, ready to go, rock and roll, and hammer off as many bales as we can. I got one bull off on his own here. The herd is way on the other side. I'm just gonna pull over here. I wanna go check, make sure he's all right. It's kind of weird he's hanging out by himself. Sometimes bulls do that when the work's done, but I'm just gonna go check on him quickly just because I'm right here. I'm not super alarmed by this. Bulls often do hang out by themselves later on in the breeding season. However, this guy, to be honest, our bulls usually hang with the herd even when the job's done. So I'm just gonna check on him just to make sure he's okay. You good? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey, big guy. See him walk. He's got a sore back right leg. His back right leg is sore. That's why he's not with them. He just probably wanted to relax or rest, but he's not beaten up or attacked or anything, so he's just got a sore leg. Could have been jumping, pulled a muscle. It's not broken or anything. He's fine. He's putting weight on it. He's not limping that bad, so we're gonna carry on to the field. Just to get a baseline here. 83.5. 78.8, 76.3. So there we go. We got a baseline. We'll take these. We'll take that big drive bearing and the other one. The one I really want to know is the one up here. Wonder if I'm too far away. $74.5. So there we go. There we got the readings. So let's give her. We'll check them out whenever I get a chance. Alright, let's check these bearings. So it's 99.9. 92.5. 88, so yeah, everything's staying cool. 94.5. That tells me those bearings aren't warming up. Those are all new bearings. I think in the last 2 years we've replaced every one of these bearings just about. So everything should be in order. Yeah, there you go. Nothing really out of the ordinary. So I'd say those are all running nice and cool like they're supposed to be. Well, we're just finishing up the last big Monster Windrow here. It's a big boy. I had to gear down for it. And I'm telling you, when you have a big swath like this, it makes it really easy to bale. Make a nice bale. There's so much material pushed in there that the bale has to pack good. And I'm gonna finish this off, and we're gonna have a chat about how many bales I pulled off this field alone, how many bales per acre, and our goal. What is our hay goal this year, and where we're sitting this year. I haven't given you a bale count yet this year, so let's touch base on that. Well, we are done processing this field, and this was our best field so far, mainly because we cut from end to end with very minimal areas like that we had to leave. We left 3, 4 little areas, and that's it. So majority of the field was processed and cut, so that's awesome. That's a nice change from that last field. This field alone, we got 170 nice 5x6 round bales, so that's okay. I was quite happy with that. That was over the course of 2 days. I got 106 done yesterday, and then the rest of them were done today. So 170, maybe 171. I got one in the chamber I forgot about, but that's not bad. I'm really happy. Best field so far in terms of area. It wasn't the best field in terms of bales per acre. We got very close to our 4 bales per acre on this field, so that's damn good. That's really good for this field. I was uncertain what I was gonna get because it's fairly thin on the far west side, but once you get down to the far east side and the middle, it was pretty damn thick. It was pretty good. So as of today, I hit 615 bales on the clock, and those are true bales. Those are no false opens, etc. So anytime I did open the rear, monitor goes off, it doesn't clock it. So 615 bales. That's a nice improvement from last year. Last year we had 526 on the clock all season, and we got so much left, it's not even funny. There is absolutely no reason we should definitely hit 1,800 bales this year, if not 2,000. Now am I hoping for more? Yeah, I'm hoping for 2,500, 2,600 bales. Is that gonna happen? It totally is dependent on this. If this weather, cooperates with us, it's absolutely possible. So Aaron, what if you do make 2,000 bales this year? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna sit on a bunch of them. I'm telling you, after these last few years, the uncertainty with hay and the stress of not having feed, I do not want to go through that again. So I'm gonna make sure I have a lot stockpiled away properly, tombstone, double high, and that's when my double twine arms are gonna come in handy. I'll double up the twine, tie them real tight, and hopefully they'll stay for a year or two. So we're definitely gonna put some bales away. I might sell a few this year, depends. I'm not sure yet, but that's my plan. So April called me. She knows I want to transfer the cow to a new pasture. She just told me they're all congregated here, so I'm going to open the fence here and going to give them some nice new acreage to mow down. Looks like they're ready for it. Beautiful flowers out here. Wow, I've never seen them so high. Awesome. Hello, ladies. Holy, what happened to you? Did you get crapped on or what? Hello, ladies. All right. Come on, girls. Now I left these girls on this piece a little longer than I would have, but it was just growing so damn good that there was no harm in doing so. I was closely monitoring it, but now that I noticed they did get this pasture area down and to the point where I don't want to leave them any longer. So you know, this isn't a high growth area, but you know, I go down to the middle there and there's a nice lush area, and you know, they got down 2.5, 3 inches. I want to move them, right? So they got all this stuff now up to the bush line, and then they'll dogleg around and around the freshwater springs, marsh, swamp, whatever. So they're gonna have lots here to munch on. Once they head down that way, we have another fence, a cross section. So we will keep that closed. I checked, it's closed. So they'll have this area, and then the next move will be to the next area that's just to the northwest. And then by then they'll probably loop back and come back here, because this will probably be grown up by then. So yeah, it's kind of a form of rotational grazing, not hardcore, but it's our form right now, what we have the fences and infrastructure for, so works for us. Here are my ladies. Hey, my ladies. Okay, come on, my girls. Come on, pretty ladies. Come on, pretty ladies. Come on. Come on, pretty girls. It's a good time to check everything over. Nothing looks like they're bit up. I know there were some predator attacks, not in the immediate area, but in the general area. The limper here. She's putting pressure on it. She's probably just a little bit of too much moisture. Not much you can do about that this year. Calves look great. Well, there you go. Beautiful. And he will be good here for quite a while. Now I don't have to worry about, there's enough area now. I probably don't have to worry for another 4 weeks probably. There should be enough, more than sufficient feed now. Lots of places for them to graze. About a week and a half ago, they thought it was time already. They were just ready to go, like they're gone. They took off. They knew exactly where they wanted to go. Gonna be beer o'clock and a fire soon, so can't wait for that. Well, much like these dirty old rotten bales, I am done. This is Aaron throwing in the towel. We will catch you next weekend with an all new Prairie Sister Ranch farm vlog. Be there or be square, my friends. Have yourself a fantastic week and catch you on the flippy flop. Bye for now.